Holy shit! I'm on time. I
It's-
started it on time.
And
First time.
it's Christmas.
It's Christmas.
Happy
It's
Christmas.
miracle that I started a stream on time.
Christmas miracle. I mean, it looks like you're 3 minutes late to me, but you know.
No, on my clock says 10. If it's 3 minutes late, then YouTube doesn't know how to tell time. It's Christmas.
Oh shit.
Oh no. Oh yeah, I had the thing on. Yay.
Oh wait, that's you. I thought that was me.
Anyway. Hi. So I figured out what I'm gonna do with the streaming channel. I'm just gonna put up throwaway bullshit streams.
Yeah.
So I went to bed ridiculously fucking early yesterday, and I'm awake. Normally I'm not awake at this time. I kind of like being awake at this time, but
normal time with normal people,
right? But I don't have any plans because I was supposed to, I am working today, so I'm sitting around. Kristen is not here because she went to Texas to see her family, and I have nothing to do, and I'm bored, and I'm lonely, and I'm sad. I have no one to spend my Christmas with. I mean, except my mother, but I'm not going to do that. So anyway,
God.
And Sir Sick, why are you here? Why aren't you off celebrating Christmas with your family?
Because you asked me to come. You told me that you were cutting yourself.
Is it as easy as asking you to come to get you to abandon your entire family?
They're only in the other room, and they were doing really boring shit anyway. So I just thought, yeah, I can come in here and talk to this lonely faggot, and yeah.
What a good friend. You got a blowjob for Christmas. Only once a year you get those, huh? So
I hope that's a chick, because that would be hilarious.
How was your Christmas so far? Did you get anything?
I didn't really get anything. I didn't get the imaginary dream gift that I thought I might possibly get. So I'm a little bit sad about that. But at the end of the day, don't think that people are going to get you things, because you're a grown up now and you can get them for yourself.
Yeah, you got me a present. I haven't looked at it. I don't even know what it is. I haven't looked at it. You got me a Steam Link for Christmas.
I got your Steam key. The Steam Link is a thing.
Yeah, whatever. You got me a Steam key for Christmas.
Did you actually enter it into Steam?
No.
Oh wait, shit.
Did I? I don't know.
Because if you didn't, then you already. But you didn't have the game when I gave you the key. So the only thing. And
do I have it?
And then you have the game now.
I think I did. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah. Anyway, it's some game I never heard of.
It was for The Surge.
Oh, what's The Surge?
The Surge is basically sci-fi Dark Souls, and I quite like it. I've been playing it. I thought you might enjoy it, so I gave you a copy.
And you gave me the copy, and I was like, I don't know what to get you, and I really wish you didn't give me presents, because it means I feel obligated to get you something. And you're like, oh, I only want Nier Automata, which is like fucking $60.
No, I said the only thing I can think of, but the Steam sale is on now, and I've got a basket full of games that I'm umming and ahhing about. So I was thinking of just sending you a screen cap, and you can go, eeny, meeny, miny, that one's the cheapest.
Do that. Yeah. I don't listen. If you just tell me what you want, I'll give it to you. Like, honestly, like, I hate Christmas for this reason.
Yeah.
I just tell me what you want. I'm not gonna surprise you with a gift. Just tell me what you fucking want. If you don't tell me, I'm just gonna give you money. Here's what I have to spend on your gifts. Just take it and get whatever the fuck you want.
Well, there's Killer Instinct, which is half off at the moment, which I want.
Oh, Sinatra wants in. Hang on.
Oh, no, not him.
I like Sinatra, sort of. Let's go ahead and give Sinatra the link. Talk about some random bullshit while I do.
I have realized that the only gift that I really got, apart from like random bits of money, because that's all I ever get, were 2 T-shirts. 2 fucking enormous T-shirts. Like, I'm a big guy, and these are big on me. They look like fucking tents. Because my quote-unquote mother-in-law, last year, she bought me a One Punch Man T-shirt and a jacket, both too small for me.
Right.
And I was gutted about the One Punch Man thing, because I like that show.
Kristen likes that show a lot. She keeps trying to get me to watch it. I watched the first 5 episodes and I'm like, yeah, this is all right. And then I never watched it again.
Well, there's only like 12. So,
Oh,
yeah.
really? Okay, I guess I watched a lot then.
Yeah. I like it.
I gave you the link, Sinatra. What is the fucking... Get on here.
He's not very good at internet.
Fucking retard. All right. So, anyway, yeah. I got some games. I got Little Nightmares, which I played and I beat already. And that's a great
Is that
game.
the really creepy one? It's got like a really fucked up ending.
It's got a fucked up art style too. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. It's a lot of fun. And some frustrating moments, but still. And then I got
very, very small bite though, isn't it?
It's a what?
It's a small bite of a game, but it's not very long.
It's longer than I thought it would be.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah, it's a good game. It's a good length for a game like that. So Little Nightmares was great, and then I got Attack on Titan because it was on sale. And
holy shit, Sinatra! He thought the link that I sent him 18 hours ago was the link that he was supposed to click.
Sinatra, I sent you the link just now. Fucking hell, man!
He doesn't know how to internet. He can build a computer. He can't install Windows. Oh, there he is.
Jesus Christ,
maybe
Sinatra.
Hello.
How you doing, buddy? Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
I was
Christmas,
just dropping a Yule log.
God damn it!
Delightful.
Stupid. How do you always do this?
What? Poop?
Oh, you fucking.
Do you not?
No,
Edinburgh doesn't.
How do you always take a shit? What's up with you?
Yeah. How dare you do that?
Yeah, no. You always like see some old link and try to click it.
No, it was a joke. That's okay.
Oh, okay, fine. Anyway, Merry Christmas, everybody. Yeah, so like I said, but I got Attack on Titan, and I'm actually really enjoying it. I thought it would suck, but
is that the game?
Yeah, the game.
Yeah, I've heard it's actually pretty all right.
That's exactly how I would describe it.
It's pretty all right. Yeah.
And for $17, it's kind of worth it.
Is it that cheap?
It was on sale, but it's not worth $30. I can tell you that.
Oh, would you get it on Steam?
No, I got it on PlayStation. It was a plus deal.
Yeah, it's 50% off on Steam, and that makes it 25 quid, which is like nearly $40.
Christ, Sinatra.
I think I'm dying.
I think everyone's dying this Christmas.
Dude, my children go to school and they bring back
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
little
like
disease machines.
Yeah, it's just the bubonic plague comes home with them. It's fucking awful.
Yeah, it's part of their purpose, I think, to test your immune system.
Oh my god.
I think it's how the children kill the parents to replace them. They just infect them with horrible diseases. Oh, fuck off, wind.
What I don't understand is we were the same way in school. We would bring home diseases, yet our immune system is still just shit.
I just don't think it works. Vaccines are a lie.
Well, I mean, we also ate like shit. We smoked. We drank.
That's true.
I've been doing nothing but chipping away at my immune system my whole life.
Yeah, you've been getting kind of fat, bro.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm about 60 pounds overweight for what I'm supposed to be.
How tall are you?
Jesus, how tall am I? I'm around 6 foot. I don't know, 5'11".
Well, how much you weigh?
I weigh 240 pounds.
Oh,
I'm supposed to weigh. I just did a thing. I'm supposed to weigh around 180 or something like that.
That's not too bad. I'm tipping off at 260 now.
Yeah. Well, my stomach looks like it's all in my stomach because of the beer. Honestly,
I started a different
flabby belly.
Yeah,
I started a different training thing and I lost a fuck ton of weight.
What'd you do?
I just changed up my workout.
Yeah, was the change that you started doing one?
No, I before I was doing low reps, heavy weight, and I switched it around to lightweight, heavy or many reps.
If you want to lose weight, you should do cardio.
Nah, cardio's for gays.
And cardio is gay, but it actually, you're just going to put on muscle mass.
I don't want
to. You don't lose a lot of weight doing weights.
My goal isn't to lose weight though.
Is it to become hench AF?
Yeah, I just want to be strong as fuck. I don't want to lose weight.
I just want to be strong, man.
I just want to be strong, if not emotionally.
I don't want to be strong. I don't want to lose weight. I don't want to work. I don't want to do anything. I just want to like lay around in bed and wait for death.
It would be so wonderful to do that.
I know, right?
Speaking of death, where is Kristen? You said you missed her.
She's dead.
Yeah, he killed her.
Kristen is in Texas visiting her family, and I'm
Like a loser.
Right.
She's miserable, by the way, which I'm happy about. I feel vindicated.
You feel vindicated.
She's like, thank you so much for letting me come to Florida and move in with you and start a life with you, because goddamn, I fucking hate these people.
Yeah, she's when she first went there, she's like, yeah, I'm just coming to visit. She just never left.
Well, I mean, no, that's how it feels to you guys, but no, she left and then she came back a couple months later and we worked it out.
Nah,
But yeah, I'm happy about that because you know, in terms of what normal people do, it was really rushing it. But we've been going now for over half a year, and it's really good. But
you're sticking
yeah, I'm bored. I'm bored, and she's miserable with her family.
I guess just not going to get an answer to that, am I?
What'd you ask?
So did you put it in her butt yet?
Oh,
I don't do that.
he respects women
Such a gentleman.
and their butts.
Yeah, I respect my penis. I don't want to get shit on it.
Anyway,
Respect your penis. Don't get shit.
I read so many horror stories about it. I've never done it, by the way. I've never actually committed that act.
That's
I
so
have.
gay.
it's
Yeah.
not. I don't think it's that fun. I don't know. Some people are really into it. It hurts.
It hurts your dick?
Yeah.
Damn, that's a tight asshole.
Yeah.
I don't.
I also have a pretty fat cock, so that probably hurts it.
I feel like you set this whole thing up just to make that statement.
Oh yeah. I just kept hitting her in the back of the skull, and it really hurt.
I don't know why it's not working.
I think the appeal of that is overstated. I don't think there's really any reason to put your dick in that thing.
Unless it's like heat of the moment, like
Nope.
I just want to do dirty things to you.
Nope. There's never been a moment that hot for me.
I like the idea that it's not a heat of the moment, like during sex, but you just like, oh yeah, okay, fuck it, yeah.
In
it goes shopping. Surprise anal.
Yeah, I can't.
You can't do surprise. You have to go and throw a little bit.
I was reading stories about porn stars who do it, and this story about a naive young porn star or new up and coming like amateur who lied about having like done an enema, because they'll make you do an enema.
Yeah.
And yeah, the dude went to fuck her and just pulled his dick out and just brown everywhere.
I'd punch her in the head.
I heard that story relatively young in my life, so I
fuck you up.
Basically, you have a complex about it.
That will literally never happen to me because I'm not even.
Well, there's the story as well, isn't there, where the guy is shagging his girlfriend up the arse, and his little brother is hiding in the cupboard, and then he pulls the dick out, and shit comes out, and he throws up on her, and the little brother falls out of the cupboard and throws up on the floor, and it's just. I'm assuming it's not true, but it's one of those holy fucking shit. When do you stop?
Now I'm upset.
I'm not sure where we can go from here.
This is yeah, but anyway, I'm not doing that. So moving on to the next topic. We don't have topics, but
how's your guys' Christmas been so far?
It's been fine. Well, see, that's the thing. I'm not really doing Christmas today. I'm going to work today at 3:30, so I just have to kill time. I don't have anything to do today.
Sick. How are the little ones?
They're all right. They've had like sort of 2 or 3 micro Christmases leading up to Christmas because people wanted to see them and see them open their presents.
Mm-hmm.
So they're getting a really, really warped idea of what's going to happen anytime soon. Once they realise that the gifts have run out after today, I think they're going to get. There's going to be a day when I know one of them's going to go presents today, and it's like no more presents, all gone.
Here's some socks, you little shit. here's a sweater.
Yeah. Hey, socks are a good gift.
I hate socks. I've never grew out of that. I hate clothes for Christmas.
God,
Yeah. Clothes
you
aren't a present. Clothes are a necessity. A present should be something you don't need.
if someone gives me just a pack of tube socks, I'm like, hell yeah, and I want to put them on right there.
On your cock, yeah.
Yeah.
On my fat cock. I don't. You're not. That's just a lazy present. It's just a lazy. I'd rather you give me money. I think it's lazier than money.
Last year, I got 2 things of Axe shower gel, and the person who gave them to me was extremely lazy because it said buy one get one free on the fucking shower gel. Oh wow, you fucking put some thought into this, didn't you?
I've always enjoyed the cleaning or the bathroom sort of cleaning accessory gift set, because it's basically a way of saying to someone, "Hey, you smell."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot. You know, you don't have to fucking. If someone bought you something like that randomly, it would be really offensive.
Yeah.
I just bought you this. Just it's like, handed you like some fucking deodorant.
You know, that's the thing. That's what you do. See, you buy people socks randomly and they'll love you. But you buy them on Christmas, it's like, you fuck.
You didn't think about, well,
Yeah,
this
thanks
is
for the
just good.
sock. I don't know what kind of reaction you wanted. Thanks for the socks. But if you surprise me on just a random day in June or whatever, and you're just like, here's some socks, I'm gonna be, fuck yeah, man. You just saved me $12.
Like, I went into, we have our little corner store here called Walgreens, and
yeah, I know what Walgreens is.
Well, I don't know if Sick does.
Who cares?
I know what Walgreens is. America is like fucking advertising everywhere.
That's
well,
true.
I go into Walgreens and they have gift sets, and half of the gift sets are bathroom things, like the lotion and shit like that. Like, who the fuck is buying it? One of them was a razor set. With,
No,
like,
that's good.
Cream.
No, razor sets
But,
are
no, like for ladies. Like, what are you
Oh.
gonna buy this for your girl? Like, here, Chewy, get rid of that.
But see, that's different. It's different for men because women take everything as an insult and they're terrible and I hate them. But men, like a good fucking beard kit would be awesome for Christmas.
Oh no, a good straight razor kit with a nice fucking honey badger brush and the fucking
Jesus.
That's a great gift. But like a Gillette,
I want one of those
kit.
shit.
You get a Gillette kit, you're like, hey, what's this supposed to be?
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, I could always use a new beard trimmer.
Talking of women's ability to take anything as sort of somewhat of an insult or a bad thing, I've been collecting like little bits and bobs of items, and I put it in a big bag and gave it to the missus today. And she's like, I can't believe you got me something. I didn't get you anything. It's like, you weren't supposed to. It was supposed to be nice. That was the point.
Yeah.
I was making your Christmas day a little bit brighter. But instead, you're just guilty that you didn't get me anything.
You should be like, all right.
I know it's my money.
So Kristen I can actually tell you what I'm getting Kristen because she actually guessed it. So,
oh, the bitch.
I got so angry. But like, she was talking about her Zippo lighter. I guess she got a Zippo lighter that meant a lot to her, but it broke and whatever. So I'm getting her a Zippo lighter with the logo on it. And a little engraved message. So that I feel like you put work into things like that.
Yeah.
And since she's such a fucking groupie fangirl, I'm gonna put the actual Edinburgh logo on it.
Oh my god, that'd be awesome. I'd like a fucking Edinburgh.
I'm probably gonna use it more than she does. It's like she doesn't even smoke. Like, you know.
Well, that's because you want to go out to random places and just like really blatantly light a cig while you show off the logo. Waiting for one person just to ask you what it is.
Have you ever heard of this Edinburgh guy? Really great YouTube channel.
No, I think you ever heard of this hook pig?
Fuck you. Yeah. So
oh no, that's what I want to happen. What is that?
How
is that hook pig?
How long into your relationship did she stop calling you Edinburgh?
She has not yet.
All right, so you're still just Edinburgh. Fuck your real name.
Well,
Ed, basically. Yeah, even her fucking family calls me Ed.
That's just your name now. You're just Ed.
I'm literally gonna put Ed on the lighter. I'm not gonna engrave my real name in it. It's just gonna be like, I love you, Ed. So yeah, I mean, I don't mind it, honestly. I just think it's funny that she never stopped doing it.
Yeah, I mean, she's gonna put a photo of it on. So if you put your real name on,
I kind of like it because it turns into like, you know how somebody will say you're like, if you have a short for your name, like if your name is Bob or whatever, but they'll call you.
What's short for Bob?
Bob Rudd.
Oh, let's say Bill. Well, because Bob
is short
Robert.
for Robert.
So
Robert.
You know how your mom would be like Bob when you would call you Bob all the time, but when she was pissed at you, she'd call you Robert. That kind of thing. So when she called you by your full proper name, that you knew that you were in trouble. Like with Kristen, it's kind of like if she calls me by my real name instead of Ed, she's usually mad at me. That's usually what that means. I like having an indicator for that because I'm so fucking stupid. I don't pick up on things.
I mean, what?
I feel like Sinatra was starting.
I think he was.
I said something.
Yeah, he's talking.
I didn't hear what you said.
What was the last thing she yelled at you about?
Last thing she yelled at me about
all the gay sex he was having in front of her.
I don't know, man. Lately, I've been the one yelling. I can't think of it. What the last thing she yelled at me about was.
I don't yell at the missus. I just passively aggressively rant while I walk around and do shopping and stuff.
She kind of bitched at me for buying the Elgato collapsible green screen.
Oh my God.
She's like, you're never gonna use it.
You never make videos yet.
And I have it, and I haven't used it. I have it. It just came in, and it's fucking amazing. And I'll probably never use it.
Why haven't you made videos?
Oh, there's tons of reasons. I'm not currently in the best environment. Once we get out and get my own place, get our own place, then that's when the videos will probably start up more.
Yeah, says Edinger. I'm never going to see another Ed video again.
Yeah,
just have to rewatch all his old videos repeatedly.
We'll just see Ed streams.
Crying.
Yeah, well, I mean, whatever. Like I said, I didn't do this for money. I didn't do it for views and clicks and all that. And they're nice.
For views, why you do it?
I enjoy doing it. I enjoy making the videos, but I enjoy the streams more. And I know that that's not really conducive to growing. And
no.
Well, it would be fine if your streams were good, but let's be fair.
Look at the best stream channel that you can. What's the best streaming channel you can think of? Probably like Fright Supremacy, maybe.
I don't know.
The most entertaining stream channel, and they're like not even at 5K.
Yeah, streams are always they're just lower. Like even if you look at the bulk of Andy Worski's subscribers, and you look at how many of them actually show up for the streams, even if you go afterwards, the views never quite reach where the videos do, and that's attention spans in general, I think. But honestly. I enjoy the streams. A part of the reason I wanted to do YouTube is that I had saw so many of these people, and I kind of wanted to meet them, and I did. So as far as I'm concerned,
how do you feel about that now?
I'm happy about it. I really am.
Are you?
I don't have
high expectations of them.
I didn't have that high expectations, but
okay. Well, that's good. Then you should be fine.
Yeah, and even with the relatively reasonable expectations, they've been lowered.
All right, well that's good. Just don't.
But here's the thing. Like talking to Andy Worski is one of the most fun people to talk to on this fucking platform that I've met so far. Bearing, whenever you manage to get him on, he's great to talk to. So I mean, I just wanted to be able to meet some of these people and. So I got to meet some of these people, and then I also got to meet a whole bunch of new people who were starting out a little late, in the game, like me and like you guys. And I mean, to me, that's success, right? I feel like I'm a successful YouTuber at this point.
How old you do?
A little over a year, I think.
Sick.
Year and a half, maybe. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe closing in on 2, actually.
You're about where I am in terms of time. So, I mean, So whatever. Whatever. It'll be 2 years, I think, in March.
Video.
Yeah, my first upload was in last September. So a year and a couple months.
Yeah, so yours is a little newer than mine.
I'm a youngin. I'm a youngin in the game.
Yeah, and I appreciate it. I like
I
watching
started
other people
on
grow.
January 4th. January 4th, 2016. That doesn't sound right.
Diesel Tech, you're an intelligent man. Fooled him. Got you, loser.
I know.
I miss your scripted content. And your language skills are awesome. Oh well, dude, I'm gonna do videos. It's just so much of a pain in the ass to do them now. I had mentioned that I want to try to get something set up where I can maybe do some rambling videos, not as scripted, but just something I could just film for a little bit and then edit down. And I might do that just to give you something in the meantime. But as it stands, it might be a couple months, honestly. So I'm just sort of, I might have to, when I come back, I may have to rebuild the whole thing. But either way, I mean, like I said, for me, the experience has been positive, and I consider it a success no matter how many clicks or views I get.
I hate all of you, and I don't want to do it on you.
What's up, darling?
It says no Play-Doh.
You don't get to play with Play-Doh. No. Why no Play-Doh? Is it because you're a messy little bag?
Did you call your daughter a fag?
Bag. B-A-G. God damn it.
Well, that's sexist.
So
She can't hear me, can she?
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Put headphones on her.
Uh,
Who's that?
uh,
That's Edindro. You've spoken to him before.
Ask her. Tell her to say subscribe.
Edinburgh.
Tell her to say subscribe to Edindro.
You tell her to say it.
Say subscribe to Edindro.
Say subscribe to Edindro.
Go to Edinburgh.
Okay, that wasn't good enough. Have her try.
Again,
I'm
child.
not paying for this. Oh. Say pause, you stupid thing. There we go.
All right, now get her to do it again.
Okay. Say subscribe to Edindro.
Suicide Edinburgh.
Damn it, kid. She's not doing good enough, Sick. I can't use this.
So excited!
She's been watching Ryan's Toys review.
I might use that. I might clip that. And use that.
Don't
Oh,
blow into
sweet.
the mic. She just kissed it.
Have her say subscribe to Eddie.
Nice.
Say subscribe
Subscribe
to
to
Edindro.
Edinburgh.
Okay, now tell her to say it on her own without you coaching her.
Peter.
This
Say
isn't
Peter.
working.
You want your sister? Okay. Hello. This is the other one.
Hello.
Hello.
Try it. Say subscribe to Edindro.
Subscribe Edinburgh.
How old are you? Your kids are terrible.
They're only 4.
Try it again, little one.
Mike Rice, do better.
Say subscribe
Subscribe
to
You know I can't use this. You know I can't use
Edindro.
it this way.
Edinburgh.
You can't, if you talk over it, you can cut it down.
Oh my god.
This is how I get them to do things if I put them in videos. Say support Sir Sick.
So sick.
Yeah. High five. Yeah.
Ah, your kids are useless.
Yeah, but they're adorable. They'll coast on their cuteness. It's fine.
Hold on. I wonder if I can one up that real quick.
What, you're gonna get your boys? Because no one cares about
I'm gonna
boys.
get the talkie one.
What's that, baby? Yeah. Is that it? What's the chat do?
if I can't exploit these kids, they're worthless. I need some promotion.
Hey, baby. You gonna give me the headphones then?
Yeah.
Okay, cheers. Thank you.
All right, get out of here. Get out of here, kids.
Stick my ear.
They were stuck on your ears, yes.
Oh no, did I
Can you
curse?
do me a
when they were
favor?
in there?
Can you say subscribe to Ed and Drew?
Subscribe to that intro.
You're worse than the other one. Subscribe
Subscribe
to
to
Ed.
Ed.
Baby,
Stop.
out. See you later.
Subscribe to Ed and Drew.
All right, this isn't a daycare. Get your kids out of here.
Oh, stop.
Unsub now.
I'm so down.
Oh, that one you got.
Get out of my stream. This isn't the Disney Channel. Get out of here.
What?
You said what?
I hate kids. I hate kids so much. Get out
What?
of
What
here. Get
do
out
you
of my
want?
stream.
A duck.
I'm not giving you a duck. Go. Oh, just breaking everything.
What's a duck?
Yeah. All right, go back upstairs.
Oh, dear
Go
me.
Oh my
Fine,
god.
a duck will be
I'll
better.
be right back.
That got out of control.
You know, he has twins too, don't you?
You both have twins. That's great.
It's
That's
ridiculous.
terrible luck. Terrible luck.
My
That's why-
main
that's why you
piece of
guys are
advice to
needed.
people is when they're having a kid is just don't have twins.
Yeah, and that's yeah. So I guess that's why you guys are here. You've been dealing with twins all day.
All day, every day, for the past fucking far too long.
Look at the optimism on Diesel Tech in the chat. He's
You
like,
guys were small children. It must have been great to see those little smiles and laughter this morning. I miss my kids when they were little at Christmas. Yeah, it's all right, I guess.
Yeah, it was fun till I had to wake up at 6.
Yeah.
See, you're gonna look back on it though in retrospect when you've got like terrible teenagers, and yours is gonna be like, oh man, I miss the little ones.
Yeah, at some point it just becomes okay to fight the teenagers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
Well, not
what-
really.
you just look at this person and you go, who took my adorable child and replaced it with this cunt?
I think mine are just now too big to be considered adorable.
How old are they?
They're 5.
Yeah,
But
that
they're
doesn't
just
help.
too big.
Well,
big.
they're boys as well. Boys aren't adorable.
Oh, they
The
were
girls will be adorable for years
they were absolutely adorable when they were little.
when they
They'd be
couldn't
adorable
speak.
until you realize that they're not ugly. Like, don't you kind of hope that your daughters grow up ugly?
You want my daughters to grow up ugly?
I want your ugly.
Don't you hope your daughters grow up ugly?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like I would. I'd be like, what if?
Oh, is this a defensive thing? In
Yeah.
terms of, well,
Yeah, what
at
if they're
least
really
no one's going to try and bang them.
Yeah, I don't want them to ever have sex.
That's how I
I
would
think
feel.
you underestimate a male's ability to shag basically anything.
That's true.
Yeah,
There
but I
will
feel like,
always be, even if you have the ugliest daughter on the planet, someone will bang it.
don't you have a better shot? Like, the uglier they get, there's a better shot that they're going to end up dating someone who's
Like a
less.
scumbag.
Yeah.
Haven't you ever seen like at Walmart just these spheres with legs with kids?
Yeah.
Mm.
Someone's banging them.
Someone did it.
Yeah,
at some point.
someone banged them. Why? How do you have? Where did they come from? Did you rape someone? Is the real question.
But see, what's even more baffling is that you'll see those the spheres with legs, as you call them. You'll see them with relatively decent looking dudes.
That is always a little bit baffling. Or really, really ugly dudes.
Yeah, if they're old, you can assume that maybe things used to be different. But when they're like my age, I don't understand.
At school, there was always really fucking ugly dudes, but they were total dipshits, and somehow they had like tasty birds.
Tasty.
And I'm
Or
like,
you'll see just this fucking dude who looks like I can't even really put it into words what he looks like. You're just like, how?
mm,
Well, see, it's easier to understand. It's because of the way women select men. Maybe he's rich. Maybe he's just got a great personality that
They're at
over.
Walmart. He's not rich.
Yeah, well,
Maybe he's got a huge.
if I was rich, I'd be at Walmart. I'm just like I said in the stream before, I was like, I learned how to just keep my money because I grew up poor. So like it doesn't matter how much money I get, I keep the same sort of I could lose this at any minute mentality.
Mm.
But I mean, women select men a little more. Let's just say men are more shallow.
Mm.
I think.
Yeah, we are. We definitely are.
All I care about is that personality. It's terrible.
Yeah, I mean, personality matters when you want to date, I guess. But I mean, if you're ugly, I can't do anything. Like, I have to be physically attracted to you at some point, right? So maybe they just have a fat fetish.
Well, there is that.
That clearly exists. I've been on Pornhub.
Well, you don't. I mean, we're talking about spheres who have a bunch of kids. They've scarcely got a guy following them.
Yeah.
Rubber Band says you've had a crazy few days on Twitter. Yeah, I have. I guess you're referring to the Tonka Saw thing.
Can you go
Now,
into
if
that?
you-
Because I
if you
still
look
don't
at
really
my-
know what's going on.
I have a bit of DMs with Tonka Saw right now that's actually looking a little gay. It's
A little gay.
I'm sorry, man. I love you, man. Kind of bullshit. Yeah, I don't know. I went on. Sometimes I get too bored, and I just use bad judgment. I was sitting at work that day, and it was a Friday. It was Friday. It was Friday before Christmas, so we were doing nothing, and all I had to do all day was Twitter. So I did Twitter, and I got into a shit match with Tonka Saw over nothing.
He's Tonka's the last person you want to get into a shit match with.
Well, I mean, it wasn't.
'Cause that dude's just a professional shit talker.
Well, if I was on to be quite fair, I'd say my digs were much better. But it was also on Twitter. If he had put me on the Kumite, he'd probably destroy me.
Yeah.
So I was never going to do that. I knew that. I knew not to do that. But yeah, I mean, I woke up and I was like, I was just being a dick for no reason. So I apologize. Everybody
You're first, guys.
surrounding this drama, everybody seems to be both right and wrong. You know, other than the people who who we know are just wrong. Like Jeff Holiday, can't really defend Jeff Holiday, but all the people who are reacting to it, I think everybody's doing something wrong, but they're also kind of justified. So it's, I don't know, it's just a shit show. I probably should have just stayed out, but
That was my plan.
I see that I'll make that plan, but I'll end up getting involved anyway. I always find
Drawn
myself
to the
in the
drums.
I am. I just have to admit that I'm drawn to the drama.
I really feel like Wizard of Cause fucked himself harder than anyone else could have.
I wish he didn't. I told him that, I don't know. I talked to him and I said, I get why you're reacting this way, but it's not helping. Like you're just asking for more of it.
Yeah, why would you tell someone to fuck themselves in the mouth with a shotgun because you lost an internet argument?
That I don't care about. I don't know why anybody's outraged about the.
It's just a retarded thing to say because you got salty.
Yeah, it is.
It's like what happened less than a week ago. Everyone was talking about how that porn star killed herself, and now all of a sudden, oh, okay, we'll just tell people to kill themselves again.
I don't know what his stance on that was, but for me, that was
whatever the overwhelming stance was. It's whatever Wizard of Cause thought.
In the whole telling people to kill themselves thing, the only person I've ever told to kill themselves is me.
yeah.
The only person I ever told to kill themselves was Keemstar, and I still kind of stand by that.
I think I've told both of you and everyone else I know to kill themselves at some point.
you only tell people that you like to kill themselves.
See, for me, the whole August Ames things was you're being hypocrites. You're being just flat out hypocrites because of the stances that you take.
Yeah, the tolerance stance.
That was a little more of a kicker to me, and then you doubled down afterwards. The whole "fuck yourself in the mouth with a shotgun" obviously is a shitty thing to say, but I don't care.
I think it's more or less why he said it.
Yeah, and I kept telling him, dude, and he's gonna make a video at some point, and I swear to God, he's gonna double down. He's not gonna listen to me at all. And but I told him, my opinion, my humble opinion, is that you shouldn't take that route. It's to me, it's the most defensible. It's the most easily defensible thing. When you say basically, Nick said accused everybody of doing this for clicks and views, right? To me, that is just such a stupid thing to say, because honestly, if you're doing it to me, I'm just gonna like, first of all, I'm gonna be like, well, for me, I'd say no, that's not why I do it. But if I did, who fucking cares, dude? It's fucking YouTube.
Yeah, I gotta hop on mobile, so I'll be right back.
All right, yeah, but I mean, it's fucking YouTube. People do this shit for clicks and views, and if they do it for clicks and views, even if that's the only reason, so fucking what? It's easy to shoot that down if you know what you're doing, right? Like, it's easy to shoot that down. So why even go there? And it makes you look worse. It just makes you look worse.
It's certainly not an argument against talking about something, because things get, if I don't talk about it, someone else is going to talk about it, and I want to talk about it. Like, I don't tend to talk about drama things for the most part, like on the channel, because and as I've gotten further into it, the times that I have, I'm like, I don't know, probably shouldn't. Just because I actually want to turn it into something that's more like a TV show that's separate from anything, that can sort of stand on its own, as it were.
Yeah.
So, you know, I don't see the point of talking about drama. Like, we've got the weekend streams anyway, so I often get a chance to express my opinion on anything anyway. And it means that there's someone there. So if I start thinking, because we all have stupid ideas occasionally, you know, when you get something in your head and you're like, and you're talking about it. If you're talking about it to yourself in a video, there's no one there to go, well, I don't think that's right. But if I'm talking to you, or you're talking to me, or we're talking to someone else, you know.
Yeah. And in this drama particularly, you got to be very careful if you're going to make an actual video about it. Like, even Medicare fucked something up in the last one. I said I don't like the way he presented that little tiny clip of Wosley.
Yeah,
was misleading, but I don't know that he knew it was misleading. It just was. I think maybe he.
Well, if he had a piece of information presented by someone else, you know, there's a lot to go through in terms of just because there's a fair, reasonably big time period, where a lot happened in small bursts. So there's lots of separate sort of incidents, as it were, and I don't know,
context. There's issues of the fact that it's just too much stuff, and so even Medicare, who is pretty meticulous about these sort of things, I think he tripped up on that one thing, because maybe he didn't watch Waz's video. I don't know. But
or maybe he believes he's right about it.
I just think the way he framed, maybe he didn't even mean to frame it that way. It frames it as these people are complicit, or Waz himself is complicit in it, and he wasn't. So if you're going to make a video about this kind of thing, you have to be sure that you know what you're talking about, and then you haven't missed anything. And for something like this, that's fucking brutal. This is brutal.
What are you talking about now?
Your mom?
The drama that's going on, and how, well, Sursik was saying, like, I imagine, you know, for a situation like this, we're going to end up talking about it on stream anyway, so it's best not to make a video about it. And I was like, the video, doing a video would be, you'd have to be very careful, because there's so much.
And shit just keeps changing.
And shit, yeah. And
like,
more information.
When Andy made his video about Kilroy, I'm like, you should fucking wait. Just wait, dude. And he made it. And then this stream got sent to me from a dead horse. And I cannot believe someone would think it's okay to talk like that and then still promote an event.
Who talked like that and still promoted it?
Oh, Base Mama was just saying the most asinine shit ever.
Oh, okay.
Right. Yeah, it's just like, this is information that I'm completely unaware of. You know, things that there's so many people saying so many different things. It'd be very, very difficult to ever completely accurately represent this whole fucking.
And like I said, what I was saying was, even Medicare got something wrong in his last video.
What did he get wrong?
And it was just the little bit where he looks at Wadley's tweet and he goes, where Wadley is saying maybe don't name these things targets.
No, that was a message in the Discord.
Yes,
Yeah,
it was a message.
No, it
the
was a message between Kraut and
Was.
It was a private message. Was shared that. So if he had never shared that, no one would have ever seen it, because he wanted to say what was going on. He wanted to explain.
I don't know
his
that Waz
actions.
was the first one to share it, though. But what I do know is that basically,
I mean, who else would have shared it?
I don't think it was a private message. I think it was just a message on the Discord.
Was it?
I think
thought
it was Raving Ruin grabbed it, screen grab. I don't know if it doesn't matter where it came from. The point is that there's an explanation for it that makes more sense than anything when it comes to Waz. And the explanation is Waz did not know the exact nature of the server, did not know about this doxing shit, didn't know about any of it. He really just chalked it up to Kraut's over dramatic persona. Just the fact that Kraut talks like this and does things like this. So he didn't know anything about doxing. But the way Medicare presents it the second time he brings it up is like, don't call it that because it looks bad, not that it is bad. Whereas Wadley, it implies that Wadley knew is the problem with it.
Well, it does look bad. It was bad.
Yeah, but again, Waz is looking at him going, why are you naming it this? Just that looks bad. You know, I think as he explained it, it's like these are targets to make videos about, and that's why the YouTube scientists and academics are there, when in actuality there was all this doxing going on that nobody else knew about.
Well, from what I heard, when I was doxed and Magog was doxed, they were all sitting in a channel. There was a bunch of them sitting in a channel. And they're like, well, let's just find their information. Why not?
Yeah.
So
but
they
Waz
did
wasn't
daily
involved.
roll calls and shit. So I don't know how much I believe the they weren't involved thing.
Well, that's the thing. You know, you just kind of have to listen to people's stories to get an idea. But then I was talking to the Guardian, and he was saying there are certain people who just aren't involved, and they're getting steamrolled. So,
I mean, you can easily
very
be involved.
specific people.
The whole, like, there were people who are getting steamrolled by it just for the nature of them being in the server when they didn't post anything.
Yeah.
And like the amount,
I will tell you this:
logged into Discord for fucking
I give
ages.
everyone in that server, I give them one little grain of guilt, in just the sense that how did you not see the things that were there in Kraut? And
I can tell you how, because people have invited me into other servers. I look at the server, go, I don't like Discord, and then I shut Discord again. People are always desperate to invite me into servers, and I do it out of sheer.
True, but I mean, Kraut and T is, I don't know, man. There were so many red flags around him. I think just by agreeing to be in the server to begin with.
Yeah, I think, and especially considering that they were talking about a lot of that stuff openly, like just report the stream, report the streams.
Yeah. Is return doxing as bad as the first dox? Yes.
Yeah.
And the people are now I have a little bit of sympathy, not necessarily for Jeff, but for his family.
Is return doxing like spreading the dox, as it were?
No, I mean like because Zeph doxed me if I turned around and doxed him.
Yeah, that would still be wrong.
Oh right. Yeah, of course it would be wrong.
Yeah.
And also, be better than your opponents.
Yeah, but don't be a hypocrite. I mean,
yeah. If you think something is bad and then someone does it to you, it doesn't suddenly make it good to do it to them. It's still bad. Someone did something. That's why you don't rape rapists.
There was just so much shady stuff happening in that server, and this was just the thing that set everybody off. I think. There was just so much happening around this one event that made me not want to fuck with anybody who I didn't already fucking talk to.
I said it before, though. I think people need to reset their sights away from Jeff at this point and put him on Zeph, because he did the real shitty shit.
Yeah, he did. But Jeff lied, and that's not okay. And I think Wizard of Cause is only defending him because that's his meal ticket.
To be
Just-
fair, to be fair to Nick, he's not really defending him. He's just lashing out at the people who are condemning him. Jeff flat out said,
I mean, it's quite unfair to say that Jeff is Nick's meal ticket. I mean, they're friends. You do defend your friends, even if they've done stupid shit.
No, you don't. Because that's why, dude, this has been a running theme.
No. You don't. You say, okay, that was a wrong thing to do, but you can stop being cunts to him.
Well, that's the thing.
Stop telling him to kill himself and stuff like that.
When I got doxxed, it was because I dared speak out about Liz and Zeph talking shit and doxing Sevi. I dare speak out about that, so I got doxxed. And it was a kumite that I had with one of the trailer park trash. And I was like, I never said you doxed me. Somebody said you doxed me. I didn't say it, so why are you? And then he's like, oh, by the way, we definitely did dox you.
Yeah.
And then it's like, well, you just got embarrassed in front of a few hundred people for sticking up for your friends. And you lied the whole time. Like, you can't just blindly stick up for your friends.
True.
That's not what I meant. But I'm saying that you saying that him being his meal ticket is the only reason he's defending him.
I think it's one of the biggest.
I do defend my friends.
Here's my problem with what you're doing, though. You're doing the same thing we're talking shit about Nick for doing, which is Nick is just assuming the motivation. Like, I mean, see, you can't turn. See, you got to be so fucking careful in a situation like this where you turn around and you end up doing the same fucking thing you're condemning.
What the fuck?
That was my windshield wiper.
Yeah. But you see how you just did that, right? Like, I mean, I understand it, but like, I understand it from both sides, but don't. Ah, God, just be careful what you fucking get at somebody for.
Yeah,
like,
try,
here, let
try
me
not to assume anything.
Let me put this in perspective. My best friend on this platform is probably Bear, right? You think so?
Probably.
Him and I had a disagreement about something.
You should know.
Him and I had a simple disagreement about something. I can't even really remember what it was. I can't fucking see anything.
Are you driving?
You probably
Yes.
shouldn't do this driving, but go ahead.
But we had a disagreement about something, and I really can't remember what it is. I think it was the way he did one of the Ghost quizzes because the answers were wrong. And he got upset about it. And he's like, why are you having a go at me? And I'm like, I'm not having a go. I'm just telling you this issue I have. Would you rather me not tell you when something bothers me?
True. See, here's what Nick's doing. Because I'm going to defend Nick a little bit because I think there is a bit too much, and I think he's a bad target. Even though he's making it worse for himself, so like I can't fully defend him, but I'll defend him to the extent that he's not defending Jeff. He has actually. He's being far meaner to Jeff in private than he's being in public, but he is
Apparently, yeah.
in public. He basically said, yeah, he fucked up, but it doesn't mean you have to like, blow it out of proportion, blah, 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 doing it for clicks, doing it for views, whatever. He doesn't like the call out culture that is surrounding this. And he's not entirely wrong. I'm just saying first of all, tactically, it's a bad move in general. Because
it's the way I see it. Like if you had a friend who did something really stupid, but not necessarily like whatever. It was a stupid thing for them to do, stupid thing for them to be a part of, or whatever.
Yeah.
But they're still your friend. You're still gonna say, if people started like literally every time someone saw them in the street, they punched them in the face.
Yeah.
You'd be like, okay, stop.
And to
he's a dick, but
to
fucking
go
hell.
deeper into this, there's also Jeff has affected other people with his nonsense here. He's affected his memory, and he's affected the kid. And what Nick is seeing, as opposed to what everybody else is seeing, is all the internal stuff that's going on. He has reasons to be angry and upset about the whole situation, and how he lashes out, whether it's rational or irrational. I think it's all understandable. I think I would probably be. I can't say for 100% sure that I wouldn't make the same mistakes that he's making.
Yeah.
So it's hard for me to condemn Nick.
I just think blindly sticking up for your friends is not a good route to go.
Okay, but I don't think that's what he's doing.
I don't think he's blindly sticking up for him.
At first he was. At first he was like, Jeff did something shitty, but all these cunts who are just using this, it's like, no.
Yeah,
This
but
is
you know
something
what?
we're going to talk about.
You know what?
I mean,
lot of
early responses are
I
always
think- I
going
think
to
Jeff-
lack information.
I think Jeff also lied to Nick at first.
Yeah.
You think so?
I think so. That seems to be the general attitude. But Nick. You know, like I said, there's a difference between calling your friends out and crucifying them.
Yeah.
Like, and that's what Jeff's not doing. That I think a lot of people seem to want him, or Nick's not doing. That I think a lot of people seem to want him to do is to just go, fuck this. I'm not friends with Jeff anymore. Jeff is a piece of shit. I hate
Look,
him. And let's
honestly,
be fair.
if it
Jeff
were one
didn't
of
kill anyone. He didn't murder anyone. Like, let's dial it back a little bit.
honestly, I was friends with Jeff before this all started, and I was messaging him while he was on these streams,
Yeah.
and I don't want to associate with him anymore. He fucking lied right to my face. He lied to me on the Kumite at least 3 days in a row, and
I
he lied to
understand
me
that.
on the cunt stream.
I
I
understand.
don't want to
that,
be
too.
friends with people who can't tell me the truth, even if it's uncomfortable.
I totally understand that, but I think, and in closeness has a factor here too. Jeff and Nick are actually very, very close. So, to me, there's probably a little more room for forgiveness. And honestly, you could forgive him or not forgive him. That's your prerogative.
Yeah.
Like,
I think it's just a little more personal for me because not only was I doxxed, but like they got names of my family members, they got my address, they got my phone number.
yeah, but it doesn't sound. Did Jeff have something to do with that?
Hold on, I fucking just lost all sound. Hold on.
Okay, that's the thing. I don't think.
It's sort of the connection of anyone who's got a connection to doxing. It's a little too close to the bone for Sinatra.
Yeah, and when Jeff
Yeah,
lied,
because it wasn't just me. It wasn't just me. They got my family's names. They got my kids' names.
Yeah.
but wasn't
Fuck
that
that, and
Jeff?
fuck everyone involved.
That wasn't Jeff though.
No, there was a few people in the channel, and Kraut was one of them. And there's no way that this stuff was going on, and just everyone was oblivious to it who was around.
Hey man, if I were you, I'd probably do the same thing. I'm just saying, I don't
Yeah.
think Nick is an appropriate target, to be honest. But no, I get it. I get it. But you could also
It's not so
forgive.
much as at Nick. Oh my God, hold on. I got to rejoin the call.
Damn it. We're getting into it, and he has to leave. All right. So while we wait for him to come back, my whole point is honestly, it's a scatterbrain. This is why we haven't been talking about it, by the way,
Because it's
so
too
much
fucking
to
much
it.
of a mess.
It's such a mess. But yeah, my whole point is there's definitely fault on every side of this. There's people overreacting. There's paranoid people. There's people who think it's a conspiracy, or everyone in this server fucked up and did horrible things, and they were complicit, or they were, whatever. And it's just so fucking messy.
I guess I'm looking a little bit deeper into it than I should be, because
Maybe.
when Nick posted that tweet, he was like, all of these cunts are just using this for clicks and views. Well, first off, nobody had a problem when they were talking about the angry MGTOW shit or the Coach Red Pill shit. That was totally okay when we were talking about that.
Mhm.
But second off, a lot of these people you're calling self-righteous cunts are the same people you were trying to get on the Saints a couple days ago. So all of a sudden they say one thing you don't like, now those self-righteous cunts. That's not how that works.
And they cast a wide net. So no, I totally agree and understand.
Well,
but
that's the same. That's the same shit pile Mundane Matt stepped in when he
Yes.
was calling everyone on the Worski stream, like saying they have big egos and shit. Gasly and AP weren't involved in anything to do with Kilroy, and he just came on blasting everybody.
Yeah, and conflating people with other people, and like I get that, but at the same time, with some, especially in Nick's position, I understand. I already told him to his fucking face. I think it's so stupid the way he's behaving, and it's like, don't dig this ditch any deeper, man. Like, but I guarantee he's not going to listen to me. But I mean, I'm still friends with Nick. In terms of Jeff, I was never really that close with Jeff anyway. So
Nick could have avoided everything. He could have avoided everything except he jumped on a landmine with both feet.
yeah.
It's
But, I mean,
quite
it's an
hard.
emotional
It's quite
situation.
hard not to get involved when it's people. Like if there was a fucking massive to do with the Dindro, it would be weird if I just completely stayed silent and just watched everything from the background. I'm gonna say something.
Well, but if
You're not-
Edinburgh
you're not
was
as reckless.
complicit in doxing people and lying to everybody about it, you'd go, you know what, maybe that's not okay.
Yeah, but to be
Not
fair,
mean,
last people who are talking
Yeah,
about
but
it.
I would talk to him about it, and if his explanation of the situation, and assuming that at that point he's not lying to me, and his whatever, there's always, you can't help but get involved with the people that you care about.
So
And
let me pose it to you this way. If Edinburgh did something objectively wrong, like just there's no nothing about it. He did something objectively wrong. Would you, and him and I got into an argument about it, would you sit there calling me a cunt?
well, no.
Well, okay then.
no,
I mean,
but,
that is-
not an
I think-
argument about it. If you made a bunch of streams about it,
It's I don't know. There's
I think he might.
different people's reactions to different things. Like, I try not to get overly emotional about anything, and I think that the emotions part is a big thing of it. I mean, the whole problem, like the basic problem with Kraut, is that he gets extremely emotional about stupid things all
Yeah,
the time.
This all happened because he lost an internet argument.
Yeah, and so someone like that is always going to be sort of a ticking time bomb for one reason or another.
What I find
And
even
it's one of the reasons I try not to get emotionally invested in things.
Yeah.
So when
What I
Ed does inevitably betray me, it won't hurt quite as much as it would if I actually liked him.
It'll make you cry like a bitch, and you know it.
What I find even funnier is that it's like the butterfly effect. This one internet argument, it just destroying everything it goes near.
But it's why I'm glad that I don't like Discord. I don't really I very rarely talk to anyone outside of these streams and Ed. I mean, I make jokes on Twitter and that's about it. I rarely have many discussions.
Yep.
We'll have some random bants on Steam, but it's not a lot.
Yeah. It's not. It's mostly me calling you gay.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
It just don't. I don't know. I mean, some people, I suppose, are looking. Like, I have emotional connections directly to real people.
He doesn't know. Sirsick doesn't know why that's funny.
Why is that?
Okay, so on the cunt stream, so Liz Reptile and Zephanorian are dating. And
Right.
on the cunt stream, Schmeckel asked Zeph, how does it feel to know that your girlfriend is still living with her husband and probably getting the dick from him? And Zeph stopped for a minute and he's like, well, we have an emotional connection. Not a
He basically said, "Well, I'm not that happy about it, but to be honest, we have an emotional connection, not a physical connection." And everybody flips
Isn't Zeph
shit.
the guy who keeps calling himself Daddy Zeph?
Yeah, that's the country doctor.
He's the guy who
Yeah.
died. He's the worst.
Which I
he's
found
the
really
worst.
weird. Now, I don't like to play the swinging your sub dick game, but he has like 300 subs.
Yeah, and unfortunately,
Who
that
the
seems
fuck
to be why
is he
he's
the daddy of?
That seems to be why people are forgetting that he's the absolute worst person in this whole drama.
He's the absolute worst person on the internet.
Yeah, he might as well, but yeah, he had 300 subs, and when he released a 40 or 37-minute video about me, saying it was going to destroy my YouTube career.
Yeah.
But what it ended up being was him saying, I strawman him for reading the stuff that he wrote. Not- I'm not adding an opinion to it. I wasn't adding an opinion. I was literally reading what he wrote, and he said that was a straw man.
Well, pack it up, Sinatra. You're done.
I've heard the word straw man. It means that an argument that I can't refute.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck me. Yeah, well, that's he. Like, I don't know anything about him, but that's my experience of him. And I'm like, you're a strange character. Like, calls himself Daddy Zeph like 20 times. Like, that is one of those.
You know who
that you have these complete losers who have this incredibly overinflated opinion of themselves, and everybody else is looking at them going, "But you're masturbating on a bus."
But you know why he got that ego? It's because he was palling around with people like Jeff and Kraut and Nick. Well, I don't know so much Nick, but Jeff and Crowd.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, and if
You know
I was
the funny
palling
thing
around
about
with them,
Nick,
I still wouldn't have an ego. Maybe just because I don't have a fucking ego.
The funny
Well,
thing
it's
to me
because
about Nick,
that's what.
I just want to
That's
say,
because it was.
the funny thing to me about Nick is that the reason people cite for not liking Nick, it's always the reasons I like Nick.
I just don't like the fact that he had to go with Gasly and AP for actively not being involved in this shit.
I know, but I also kind of understand. I understand
disagreed
it
with
because
them.
I understand the person, and the problem is when you know a person and you know their weaknesses and shit like that, it's easier to forgive them for adhering to those weaknesses. So, I mean, to me, I don't know. I can't condemn Nick, but I can condemn Jeff to an extent.
This
Obviously,
dude's about to hit my fucking car. Oh, that was close.
yeah.
That was close.
Where are you
That's
going?
I have to go buy cheese. I'm just sitting in my car outside of the store.
I have to go buy cheese.
Yeah, I'm trying to make a ziti bake in the fucking.
Wait,
cheese
isn't it?
bread.
It's Christmas Day and there are open shops.
Yeah.
It's a drugstore. I bet it's all going to be brown people working anyway.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck me.
Probably true though.
I imagine that you
I'm
walk
gonna run
in
in and buy that shit real quick. I'll be back in like 5 minutes.
Good. I hope he locks himself out of his car. Can we move on to a completely different topic?
I don't think so.
Because
I don't think we can.
I didn't even want to talk about this. You didn't want to talk about this.
Oh,
It's a mess. I don't know what's going on. I'll wait until we know all of the actual facts.
well
Hooray.
now that I've buried my nose in it because I've been bored at work. I know a lot. But it is a mess, man. It's just it's just insane, and it is kind of part of me appreciates it, honestly, because it's tearing this community apart, which I think is wonderful. I think this community needs to be torn apart.
It'll be good for people to realize that, don't join private servers and stuff, because I don't know, like when someone adds me to like a really big thing and they're like, unless it's just a video and they just want a clip for a video, but there's other people trying to organize weird little things, and it always makes me feel uncomfortable. It's probably why I don't get invited anymore. But there was a while where people would regularly put me into like long Twitter DMs with loads of people, and it always just makes me feel a bit awkward. I don't like feeling like I'm doing anything clandestine. I like to be fairly open with what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just me. And also, I hate big groups of people. I mean, this was the first discussion we had about the basic rules of our streams was let's not have loads of people. I went into one stream with loads of people and I fucking hated it. To be fair, I'm way better at it now. I mean, I should be better at
Honestly,
streams.
with the way we talk over each other, like I just did, having a lot of people is just chaos with our streams. So
Yeah. I think it's chaos with most people's stream. Or you get these streams where there's like 20 people in them and 3 people talking, and that's just fucking weird.
yeah, and the older you get, the more path of least resistance you are.
Yeah.
The more time you spend with women, the more you're like, I don't want to get into
You have
this.
to come back to women and how terrible they are.
Everything comes back to women being terrible.
The women. Respect them because they will fuck your life up.
Should have gone MGTOW. Should have done it. I had a chance with Angry MGTOW. He was going to take me on board, take me under his
He was going
wings.
to take you under his 40-year-old, but sounds like a 14-year-old wings.
Yeah, teach me the ways of the MGTOW.
I miss that guy. He was fucking retarded.
Really, yeah. I wish he did. And that's funny, too. The reason he's basically gone is because I revealed that he was going to dox Jeff.
Yeah.
And now here we are. He was trying to dox Jeff and get Jeff's kids taken away.
Which wasn't going to happen even if he did manage to dox him.
Yeah.
What is this sadness? Are you guys orphans?
Give
Thanks, Jem. Hey, Jem, you want to come on?
I
You
mean,
little owly bastard.
or
shit.
you have a life. You have a life
Um,
in Christmas.
I realised that the missus came in 20 minutes ago and said, "When you're going to be finished? It's fucking Christmas Day." And I'm like, I'll try and escape in 10 minutes. And then we just chatted on and on and on.
Or do you have to leave?
I don't have to leave,
Because I'm
but I
still
should
lonely.
if I know what's good for me.
Okay, so don't leave. Anyway, I'm happy to be blamed for all of your problems and your family
Yeah, but
problems.
you won't have the consequences of.
Exactly why I'm happy to do it. But
Yeah, no, I'm actually. I'll wait until Sinatra gets back with his cheese, and then I'm going to piss off, and you two can just talk about this thing I don't want to talk about.
oh, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah,
But it's Sinatra. Gemini, join in as well. I'll send him the link. There you go. Then you'll have another friend if he even bothers. Everyone gets really pissed off at you because
Yeah,
you're taking them away from their
he's
Christmas days.
he's going to his parents for Christmas. Yeah, so maybe I'll wrap up when you leave. I don't know. I'll let Sinatra come back.
Right,
Sorry.
we'll let him come back with
And he
his
dropped
cheese.
and he just dropped out. Yeah, I'm waiting
Oh.
for. I don't know. I had no plan for how long I was going to do this or anything because I am going to work in a couple of hours, so I'm just sort of killing time. So
Yeah,
I can wrap.
but it's Christmas. I might stream later. I mean, this will probably be once you're at work.
Probably.
But I'm thinking of streaming later just to mostly to exploit my children's cuteness for cold hard cash. So if you're into that,
You know, I'm telling you, it's a good fucking tactic, and your kids are cute.
they are so fucking cute. It's unbelievable. Did you see the piece of art someone did
Oh,
that
no.
had several people in it? It's on Twitter. I shared it.
Which one?
It's like a nice sort of Christmassy thing. It's the only way I can put it. Let me find it.
Let me find it. For some
Okay.
reason, the song "Happy Birthday, Lisa" from The Simpsons got stuck in my head. Lisa,
Okay.
it's your birthday. Happy birthday.
birthday, Lisa. And it's
So, by the way, I saw that you ended up doing Tailed Featured's little the night before Christmas thing.
yeah, it was lovely.
Yeah, I basically turned it down.
It was only like 4 lines. How do you?
I read it and I thought it was cringy as shit, and I didn't want to do it.
It is cringy as shit. Isn't that the point?
And no, I don't like reading other people's lines when they're cringy.
There you
Only,
go.
only my cringe.
That's-
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know why Sinatra's that, but I got sent the artist has clearly done it in layers, so I got sent my bit on its own.
it's cool, but I'm not in it. So,
Well, I was gonna put you as my dog at my feet.
some asshole left me out of it. What if this is garbage? Get rid of it.
Well, like I said, I think it's in layers, so I can't imagine that they wouldn't be able to just add you and do it again. So
Yeah, make him do it again. There you go.
I think they were in the chat earlier. They might
What
still
the
be
fuck?
there.
Are
I
they
don't
coming
know.
in my chats and they're leaving me out of their fucking art? God damn it! I really did kill
Those
my-
assholes. Yeah,
Really
I
did
mean,
kill
it
my
is
YouTube
because
career.
it is because everybody hates you.
Be careful what you're showing on screen, man. I don't know if there's anything there. Okay.
I don't think there was anything there. I don't usually look at things. There's like my. I do need to stop screen sharing.
I don't
Is
think
that stopped now?
No, it's not. Do you
Come on.
know what you're doing?
There we go. I don't know what I'm doing. Was there anything? No, there was my. I should have screen shared my my Steam.
Oh, is that
Playlist.
fallen cocoa cookie?
Yes.
All right, yeah. You need to redo it and put me in it. You fucking asshole. What's wrong with you? How dare you?
Yeah.
If you do it
Yeah,
though,
but he has to be added to my feet.
if you add it to me, I'll go ahead and I'll pin it and brag about how much you consider me a wonderful YouTuber and you thought of me.
Yeah.
Even though, and I will forget this ever happened.
This whole thing was essentially like a framing device to show my picture.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's not coming back, so I'm going to piss off.
All right, everyone. We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Thanks for coming. More people came than I thought would come. More losers out there than I thought there were. And we'll hope you have a Merry Christmas and all that.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Have a good day.